Previously on Southend United Road to Glory career mode. Unfortunately, we lost 3-0 against Burton Albion in the Empower League 2, but somehow beat Tottenham at White Hart Lane 4-1 in the FA Cup. Mr. Consistency, that's me. That is also what happened last time, and let the glory continue. Hey guys, how's it going? The Masterbucks here, and welcome to episode 17 of my Southend United Road to Glory career mode. Now today, we are going to be starting off a game against Gillingham, so hopefully we'll be able to get a result. We've also got some very good games coming up against some of the top of the table League teams in League 2, of course, as well as yet another FA Cup game. We have continued to progress a phenomenal rate. I mean, we've beaten Liverpool and Tottenham, and now we've got an FA Cup game against, of course, West Brom. So, West Brom, arguably not as good as Liverpool and especially Tottenham. But again, they've been having a good year. Maybe that will reflect in FIFA 13. But then again, as you could see beforehand, that I was currently third on the ladder, so a couple of good results would probably mean that we'd be able to get on top. But unfortunately, Benyon missing that time. Benyon, of course, a player who I've signed a lot of very good strikers and centre forwards in recent days. So Benyon's spot is very, absolutely not secure. So when he gets in the way of my shot, that's really not helping. So anyway, but yeah. And obviously, there was a little bit of media, blah, 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 press, and he was talking shit about how he felt insecure and that someone stole his job and stuff like that. But I mean, really, Benyon's going to go at some point anyway. But I decided to give him this game, and he decided to give me a goal at the same time. So in the 29th minute, after all the whatever, and after all the stuff that Benyon's been throwing at me and saying that, oh, well, why aren't you playing me anymore, and blah, 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 I finally give him a game, and he gets me a goal. So maybe it's a little bit of a, please explain, I'm getting you goals, what are you doing? But still, Hurst on the ball having a shot, going very close there, may be able to get a second going in halftime, but unfortunately, we do go into halftime at 1-0, so not unfortunately, we've got the lead, which is good. Howe on the ball for, I believe, Gillingham, and unfortunately, not that time for them. They aren't able to get it, but we start a very nice counter-attack here with Barcroft on the ball, trying to bridge past Barrett or whatever, and a through ball into Straker. Straker's got Benyon free, has a shot. No, he doesn't. He just didn't even bother. But somehow a penalty because the keeper made slight contact with him. He didn't even go for the tackle, but oh well, too bad. But of course, I need my best penalty taker to take this, and because Boniperti and Benzier are out of the game, because Benzier's out of the game, Benyon is actually my best striker. So I take the shot with him, and he scores in the 58th minute. It was not that bad a shot, by the way, in the top left-hand corner. And when I meant Boniperti, I meant Benzier. And I think I called Benzier Benyon anyway. But so you can see here, Weston on the ball, later stages of the game. They've still got the ball. We're trying to tackle. We get in the way of their shots, doing all this stuff, flooding them at the back. But eventually they get another shot. I thought that had gone in, but no. It hit the post and went in anyway off of the rebound from Weston. But in the 90th minute, we were up 2 goals in the 88th minute until we conceded. And another penalty yet again, extremely soft. I mean, mine was probably a hell of a lot softer, but fuck. I mean, yeah, so what can you do? Now, it's all coming down to Paul Smith. Can he save it? Can he secure us 3 points? You betcha! Oh, brilliantly done. Very well done. I mean, and we're just going to whack that forward and give me my 3 points. That is what I'm talking about. It was a great save from Paul, from Smith. He is the hero of the day. And, fantastic stuff. I don't know about the penalty. I think that was quite soft. Mine was especially soft, so I can't really talk smack or anything. But yeah, having a look at the player ratings, how about Elliot Benyon getting 9.4? That's not bad. But moving on, we've got yet another game against Torquay United. These guys aren't all too high up the ladder, but I mean they're still going to be a pretty tough team. We have gone from third to second now, Plymouth Argyle on top, and Chesterfield trailing us in third. So if we were to get a result here, that'd be great. Buckroth on the ball being tackled by Saar, and they both go down. They're all on their ass, but Buckroth is the first one to get up, passes in the hall, and that's a goal. We need to get a replay of that. That was ridiculous. Have a look at this. They're both battling for the ball, both fighting hard. Saar failing with the clearance, and they all fall on their ass. But Nicholas Buckroth, my Swedish Messi, he's the quicker. He gets up first, and he's able to run on and get a pass in a hole, and we get a goal. So not too bad. Quite a hilarious start to the game, but it's also an efficient start to the game at 1-0. So 35 minutes in, Ryan Hall now on the ball. Will he be able to work something here? He gets tackled, no penalty, probably fair. Boniperti into Gorska, and Gorska with a goal in the bottom right-hand corner. Leon Gorska in the 37th minute. He's really coming to his own, Leon Gorska. He took a little bit of time to, gel with the team, but then he got that 90th minute winner, and he's just been fantastic recently. So, Boniperti, Into Gabriel, sorry guys. Into Gabriel, he tried a little bit of a flick and a volley, but I don't expect Gabriel to be putting in stuff like that. Buckroth Buckroth was clear, but he didn't take that good a touch. He poked it too hard and it went straight to Poke, who is their name of the goalkeeper. A second save, and unfortunately, very kind of a 50-50 chance from Straker outside of the box with a out-of-position goalkeeper not working that time. But still no complaints. We ended up beating Torquay United 2-0. So, yeah, not too bad. We've gotten 6 points so far from 2 games, which is, of course, what you want. David Bentley securing the man of the match spot, which is interesting because I didn't throw too many clips of him saving stuff in. But anyway, moving on. Now we've got a relatively good, exciting game against Wickham, who are 4th at the moment on 36 games. I also have 36 games, so if we were to lose this, they would catch up. They would catch up to us quite. They would probably jump maybe 2 positions if they won this. If they ended up winning this game, so it's quite a big game for them. Of course, a big game for us because if we win, there is a very secure, a very possible chance of us taking top, which is of course what we want. So. Pretty early on, 30th minute stuff. I took Spicer off and replaced him with Gabriel. I don't know if he was just having a bad game or if Spicer was tired, but bending on the ball, unfortunately not taking a great touch, and it goes and falls right back to one of their players. And yeah, there was not an awful lot that happened in the first half, so we already go in to the first half at 0-0, and in the 57th minute, Wickham are the ones that are attacking. They're passing it around in the box, and I'm just shielding this guy, whatever his name is, Kufor or whatever, number 22. He's still got it. He's still got it. He's still got it. No one's even bothering to tackle him. We're just shielding all the way to the fucking halfway line. What the hell was that? Surely, you would think after a while, one of those two would at least fucking... Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get a replay of this. What happened there? Leon Gortska. He's pulled up off the ball, and he's injured. So that was not fantastic. Leon Gortska. Okay, so Leon Gortska's pulled up injured. Hopefully, we won't lose him for too long, but... Martin's going to be the one that we're going to replace with him. The drop ball there. And in the 90th minute, still no goals. And we ended up a 0-0 game. So this was not very exciting. The only real highlight was Leon Gortska being out for 3 months. So a torn hamstring, Leon Gortska, and that is going to affect his growth. I hope not by too much, but when a player gets injured for an extended amount of time and misses games, it's bad. But now, ladies and gentlemen, FA Cup game, the quarterfinals. Who would have thought that we would get to the quarterfinals? I mean, you look at some of the teams that made it to the round of 16, and you think, well, good effort by them. But how about us? We've got an FA Cup quarterfinal in our first season, a League 2 team against West Brom. We've beaten Liverpool and Tottenham to get here. So, man, this would be amazing. And nearly speaking of amazing, nearly an absolute cock-up at West Brom's defence's end. But, yeah. Anyway, we got a resulting corner, and you can see there no one even gave 2 fucks about that corner, so no one even bothered to go for it. But yeah, Shane Long now on the ball, whipping it across. It found the head of one of their players. I couldn't remember who or didn't see who, but yeah, it went over the bar at the time. So Benzier now on the ball, passing around with Bonnie Purty, just trying to find a gap back into Benzier. We find that gap. He has a shot, and it's just gone to the right. Man, if we won this game and we made it to the semis, that is just amazing. Anyway, Archie reads the sweaty... intentions of one of those West Brom players, and yeah, we go in a half-time yet again at 0-0, just like the previous game against Wickham. But still moving on. Obviously, Shane Long passing it into Dorrance, and that again just going wide. There were a lot of shots in this game, but a lot of them were off target, and much like that, holy crap, that was actually on target. But a good save from the keeper, ran over for a corner, which obviously went to nothing. But Shane Long on the ball, another shot, and so close. How many chances had both teams had, and still nothing? But 90th minute, 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Nicholas Buckroth on the ball, and Ryan Hall, there was a good attack going. Ryan Hall, he does something to himself off the ball, just like in the previous game with Gortska, and we have now lost Hall. And we have also, not necessarily lost, but drawn the game. So we're coming back. We're going to have a replay against West Bromwich Albion at some point, maybe in this episode, probably in the next one, but... You look there, the FA Cup results, Man City are going through, Arsenal are going through, unfortunately, Newcastle got dropped out, too bad, and Manchester United were going through. So if we were to beat West Brom in this replay, and there you can see Ryan Hall with a torn calf muscle, I don't know if, no, Leon Gortska got a hamstring, and now fucking Hall with a torn calf muscle with 3 months each between them is no good. So, of course, I've had to redo my lineup. I put Straker back into a centre midfielder position because... even though he's a left back, and I was playing him there for a while. Unfortunately, yeah, no good. But Plymouth Argyle, 80th. We are still second at the moment. Chesterfield have actually found their way up to third now, so hopefully a relatively big game against them. We should be able to get a result. But yeah, Chesterfield third, us second. It's a big top of the table-ish game, and Martin, of course, he's going to be hopefully a relatively good player for me. He's a bit of a reserve player getting games, and Barcroft able to run onto a ball from a shot from, I believe, Straker, which was saved. And Nicholas Barcroft in the 17th minute does a jig, and he gets it. My Swedish Messi, I fucking love him. But yeah, Benzia on the ball, throw it to Barcroft. A great little tackle against Hurd. He has a shot, but just goes wide yet again. Maybe a chance for a second, and that would have been huge. We would have been top of the table. But again, they're still on the ball. Gabriel doing well, and we're clearing, and yet again, another attack, not unfortunately going to anything. But again, we can see here Barcroft with a cross into Bonnie Purty. Couldn't find the head of anyone. Martin on it, wins a header, goes into Benzia. There's a bit of a cock up or a bit of a scuffle if you what. Yeah. Benzia on the ball, having a shot. Unfortunately, I don't even know who that defender was, but he got in the way of it. And I have no idea what Gabriel was doing. He just fucking left it. Went right through his legs. It's run over for a goal. It ran over for a goal kick, and yeah. So, Nicholas Barcroft in the 17th minute was able to get a goal, which was alright, putting us in front. Now, moving on. Benzia with a shot. Just going a little too high and a little too wide, I would think. But yeah, they're now, oh boy. And now Chesterfield on the ball. They are out. Now watch this. Togwell on the ball. I've got another player come out to shield him. I'm controlling Leonard. He's just side-skipping all the way through. And then Westcar, they're whipping across to him. A sweaty option. And he gets a goal. In the 78th minute, they get an equaliser. And that was all she wrote. We ended up drawing the game 1-1. And it was all because I don't know what Leonard was doing. Instead of just running forward, he was sidestepping. And he's just, of course, letting Westcar just get it right in front of him. So, oh well, what can you do? Unfortunately, drawing that game, only getting a point from it. But I decided to change a few things up. And we have now got a game against Dagenham and Redbridge. Or is it just Dagenham? I don't know. No, Dagenham and Redbridge. So, anyway, moving on. We do have this game. I'm pretty confident this is going to be the last game of this episode. But having a look at the table, despite drawing against Chesterfield, we are top. So Chesterfield with a game more than us. So we're technically top regardless on goal difference anyway. And Plymouth Argyle must have lost their game because we have now gotten the #1 spot, which is fantastic. But yeah, yet again, good defending. But I don't know what Archie was doing. He had a fake shot backwards, which thankfully resulted in a turnover, which was saved. But I mean, yeah, what can you do? But I think what happened was he wanted to clear it and then I accidentally hit pass or something like that. And then it probably meant he did a fake shot back instead of actually clearing it. But the counter-attack from the corner is good. Barcroft, the pacey man's got Martin. Shoots, goal. So a very nice sweaty goal. Well, what am I talking about? Nothing. There is no such thing as a very nice sweaty goal unless it's an amazing cross in from the whatever. But moving on. We do have a 14th minute goal. Yeah, fantastic with David Martin getting a goal himself. The player that wouldn't be getting too many games if it wasn't for, of course, Gortzka and Hall being injured. But Martin on the ball, maybe a second. Not this time saved. And unfortunately not falling back to one of my players. Getting close though. So yeah, Osborne on the ball. We make a tackle. Howe now on the ball. Despite making numerous tackles, they still had possession. Green whips in across to Osborne. And that was really not going anything. So Smith collects. Throws it right back to the opposition. Hoyt on the ball. He just needs to find some support. He does. He whips it across to Osborne. And it hits the post. And we finally clear it. My God, did we just dodge the bullet there? Because we really should have... that should have been a conceded goal. But thankfully, we got away with it. Probably not great by me. Not just throwing it out willy-nilly. But, yeah. Moving on. Great forward pressure. A great sliding tackle. And a through ball into Benzia. He'll finish this. You betcha. On the right side of the goal. And Yassine Benzia getting a second. And Nicholas Barcroft, of course, the man getting the assist. So he goes across and thanks him. And, yeah, in the 81st minute... we are 2 goals up. We nearly lost our 3 points against Gillingham at this point with 2 goals up. So we're just going to try to make sure that we park the bus and not concede. And in the 90th minute, they whip in across. Smith just comes out and collects, gets a through ball, just throws it forward. And I would think that's the end of the game. You betcha. So we get another result against Dagenham, 2-0 to extend our lead at the top. Nicholas Barcroft getting man of the match, doing quite well with a very high rating of 9.3. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that'll do it for me. So we have got the FA Cup replay against West Bromwich Albion coming up soon. Get ready for that. That'll be in episode 18. This is the end of episode 17. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm your host, Game of the Masterbucks. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Let's see if we can get 300. Follow me on Twitter, and that's it for me. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.